Good morning to you all. Today we are going to discuss about our last topic, binary operations. Okay. We already know the fundamental operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. And we know how to add any two numbers, or how to subtract and how to multiply and how to divide. When we need to add three numbers, suppose 1, 2, 3. First we have to add the first two numbers and the result is then added to the third number, isn't it? Thus addition, multiplication, subtraction and division. These four operations are examples of binary operations. So listen, binary means 2. Okay, if we want to have a general definition which can cover all these four operations, then the number is to be replaced by a set x and the general binary operation. Listen, general binary operation is nothing but association of any pair of numbers or any pair of elements from a set x to another element of the set x. Okay. That means a binary operation, suppose it is denoted by star. Star is a operation or a function from A cross A to the set A. A cross A to the set A. And we can define this star operation by the element AB by A star B. For example, suppose we have a operation addition from R cross R to R. Okay, so this operations addition is a binary operation defined by ordered pair AB maps to A plus B. Listen, it is a binary operation because if we take any element in the form AB satisfying the condition A plus B, we can see that all the A plus B element belongs to R. Okay, 1 plus 2, 2 plus minus 1, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. If we take any pair in R cross R and satisfies this operation A plus B, the resulting element belongs to the set R. So addition, subtraction, multiplication, all these functions are binary operations defined on R. What about the operation division? Division from R cross R to R. Is this operation a binary operation? No, because if we take an element or ordered pair 2, 0. Okay, satisfying the operation 2 by 0. Is 2 by 0 defined? Not at all. So, division is not a binary operation on R. Okay, division is not a binary operation on R. So, we can define an operation star is a binary operation if it satisfies the property known as closure property. Okay, closure property. Closure property means suppose we take any two elements 1 and 2 belongs to the natural number n, and if we define the operation addition from n cross n to n defined as ordered pair AB maps to A plus B. So if we consider these two elements in the set of natural numbers, we can see that 1 plus 2, okay, 1 plus 2 gives 3 is also belongs to the set n. So 1 belongs to n, 2 belongs to n, and the addition operation 1 plus 2, that is the element 3, is also belongs to n. So we can say that the operation plus or addition is a binary operation because it satisfies closure property. So any operation satisfies closure property, then we can say that that particular operation is a binary operation. So let's see some examples how to say or how to define whether the operation is a binary operation or not. Let's see this example. On Z plus define an operation star by A star B is equal to A minus B. So we want to check whether this operation is a binary operation on the set Z plus. Listen, Z plus is positive integers, set of 4 positive integers. So let us take any two numbers or any two positive integers, 1 and 2. Okay, A equal to 1 and B equal to 2. Now define the operation 1 star 2. 1 star 2 is equal to 1 minus 2. 1 minus 2 is equal to minus 1. Listen, minus 1 doesn't belongs to Z plus. Okay, so 1 belongs to Z plus and 2 belongs to Z plus, but the operation 1 star 2 is doesn't belongs to Z plus. So the star operation doesn't satisfy closure property and therefore on Z plus A star B or the operation star is not a binary operation. Okay, is not a binary operation. If we consider Z, that is set of all integers, we can say that the star operation A star B is equal to A minus B, or the star operation is a binary operation. Okay, so any operation star is a binary operation, it must satisfy closure property. Listen, suppose we have a operation star defined on the set R cross R to R. R means set of all real numbers. So we can say that addition, subtraction and multiplication, all these are binary operations. For example, if we take 1 plus 2, which gives 3, 3 is a real number. 1 minus 2, which gives minus 1, is a real number. 1 into 2 equal to 2. All these are real numbers belongs to this set. And therefore, these three operations are binary operations, and we already seen that division is not a binary operation on set of real numbers. Now listen, what about 2 plus 1? 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. So 1 plus 2 is same as 2 plus 1. So in this case, we can say that 1 plus 2 is equal to 2 plus 1, or the operation addition is a commutative property. Okay, or the addition operation satisfies commutative property. So any operation star satisfies commutative property, then we can say A star B is equal to B star A. Okay, A star B is equal to B star A. What about subtraction? Is it commutative property satisfies? No, because 1 minus 2 is not equal to 2 minus 1. So subtraction is not commutative on set of all real numbers. Okay, so we can say addition and multiplication is these two binary operations satisfies commutative property on the set of real numbers. Let's see the next property, associative property. Okay, associative property. Associative property means if we define a star operation on three numbers, then A star B star C is equal to A star B star C. For example, if we consider the operation addition, then three numbers 1 plus 2 plus 3. Listen, 1 plus 2 plus 3 is same as 3 plus 3, it is 6, or 1 plus 2 plus 3 gives 1 plus 5 is equal to 6. So first we add the first two numbers and then add with third is same as add the first one to the second and third one, both are same. So any operation satisfies this condition or property known as associative property. Okay, A star B star C is equal to A star B star C. So addition and multiplication are associative binary operation on the set of real numbers, but subtraction is not associative, division is not associative. Okay, for example, let's see an operation A star B gives A plus 2B and star is defined on the set R cross R to R. Check whether this operation is associative or not. So let us consider any two numbers, A is equal to 2, B is equal to 3. Now define 2 star 3. Okay, B and C is equal to 5. 2 star 3 star 5. By definition, A star B is equal to A plus 2B. So what is 2 star 3? That is 2 plus 2 into 3. Okay, so star operation is defined for the first bracketed elements. So this gives 2 plus 6 star 5. 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 star 5. Again define 8 star 5. 8 star 5 by definition 8 plus 2 into 5. That is 8 plus 10 gives 18. So 2 star 3 star 5 gives 18. Now see what is 2 star 3 star 5. So 2 star, define star operation here. By definition this is 3 plus 2 into 5. Now 3 plus 2 into 5 is 3 plus 10, that is 13. Now what is 2 star 13? By definition it is A plus 2B, that is 2 plus 2 into 13. 2 plus 26 gives 28. Okay, so both are not same. So in this case A plus 2B, the star operation is not associative. Okay. Now listen, suppose we have a binary operation star defined on A cross A to A, and there is an element E belongs to A. Now A star E gives the same element A, then E is known as identity element for the operation star. Okay, A star E is equal to A, which is same as E star A for all element belongs to the set A. So any element gives the same element or any element maps to same element, that particular element is known as identity element. Okay, so on the set of real numbers we can say that 0 is the identity element. Okay, identity element for the operation addition. 0 is the identity, additive identity on the set of real numbers. Okay, see, now listen, suppose we have a binary operation star defined on A cross A to A, and there is an element E belongs to A. Now A star E gives the same element A, then E is known as identity element for the operation star. Okay, A star E is equal to A, which is same as E star A for all element belongs to the set A. So any element gives the same element or any element maps to same element, that particular element is known as identity element. Okay, so on the set of real numbers we can say that 0 is the identity element. Okay, identity element for the operation addition. 0 is the identity, additive identity on the set of real numbers. Okay, see, inverse. Suppose we have a star operation defined on the set A cross A to A, and listen, A star B gives the identity E, then the element B is known as inverse of the element A. Okay, for example, suppose we have a binary operation addition defined on the set of real numbers, then we can say that A plus minus A gives the identity 0. Then minus A is the inverse of or additive inverse of the element A. So now look at this question. This is an exercise question. Consider a binary operation star on the set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 given by the following multiplication table. Look at this table. This table is actually known as binary operation table. A star operation is defined on the set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our question is compute 2 star 3 star 4 and 2 star 3 star 4. Is star commutative and compute 2 star 3 star 4 star 5. Listen, the table means that if we define the star operation, just like 1 star 1 gives 1, 1 star 2 gives 1, 1 star 3 gives 1, 1 star 4 gives 1, 1 star 5 gives 1. Similarly, 2 star 1 equal to 1, 2 star 2 equal to 2, 2 star 3 equal to 1, 2 star 4 equal to 2, 2 star 5 is equal to 1. Similarly, all the elements. So, in this manner, star operation defined on this table. So, see the second question, is star commutative? When we say A operation commutative, that is A star B is same as B star A. So, just take any examples. For example, 2 star 1. What is 2 star 1? 2 star 1 equal to 1. 2 star 1 equal to 1. What about 1 star 2? 1 star 2 is again 1. So 2 star 1 is same as 1 star 2. So star operation is commutative. Take another example, 4 star 2. What is 4 star 2? 4 star 2 is 2. What is 2 star 4? 2 star 4 is 2. So 4 star 2 is same as 2 star 4. So star operation is commutative. Now first one, compute 2 star 3 star 4. So 2 star 3. 2 star 3 is 1. So this is 1. So 1 star 4. What is 1 star 4? 1 star 4 is equal to 1. So the answer of this question is 1. Now 2 star 3 star 4. First we have to see what is 3 star 4. 3 star 4. Answer is 1. Okay, this is 1. Now find 2 star 4. 2 star 1. 2 star 1 gives 1. So answer is 1. Okay, anyway this table is known as operation table. So we can expect a question. Suppose we have a table given and we want to see the answers of the prescribed questions, or we want to form or construct an operation table based on the binary operation defined. Okay. Let's see this example. There is an operation join defined on the set of all real numbers. So join from R to R or R cross R to R defined as AB maps maximum of the elements AB. So the operation join is defined as ordered pair AB maps maximum of AB. Okay, and let us take a set A is equal to 1, 2, 3, and we define the same operation defined on this set, that is join from A cross A to A. And we want to construct an operation table or binary operation table for the operation join. So let us consider any two numbers or make a pair 1, 2 and apply or define the function of join. So 1, 2 maps maximum of 1, 2. Maximum of 1, 2 is equal to 2. If we take the pair 2, 3, then define the operation, that is maximum of 2, 3, that is 3. Okay. Similarly, we can define all the pairs of the elements of the set A is equal to 1, 2, 3. So using this concept, we can form the operation table, binary operation. So here we want to write the operation join and write the elements 1, 2, 3. Here also 1, 2, 3. These are the elements in the set A given. Now define the operation 1 join 1. 1 join 1 means it is the maximum of the elements 1 1 by definition. Maximum of 1 1 equal to 1. Now define 1 join 2. 1 join 2 is maximum of 1 2. Maximum of 1 2 is 2. Now 1 join 3. 1 join 3 is maximum of 1 3. Maximum of 1 3 is 3. Similarly 2 join 1. Maximum of 2 1, that is 2. 2 join 2, that is maximum of 2 2, that is 2. 2 join 3. Maximum of 2 comma 3, that is 3. Now 3 join 1. Maximum of 3 1, 3. 3 join 2. Maximum of 3 2, 3. 3 join 3. Maximum of 3 3, 3. So this table is known as operation table or binary operation table. This is an easy one. So maybe there is a question to construct an operation table, or it is given an operation table and on the basis of operation table we want to find out the answers of required questions. Okay. Anyway, this is our last topic, binary operation. So study well. Practice all the problems given in your textbook. So thank you all. Have a nice day.